Fantastic. Sweet. Does that break 24,000 yet? No, still 24,306. That's good. That's fine. Yeah, no, he's doing pretty good. Pretty good, you have to say. Got some overdrive on him with maxed out gear. My Doctor Strange is awesome. Ranked 1,193. Okay. Yeah, it's the equipped Urus that's keeping me from getting him higher up in ranking. So once I finish off those Urus, we should be in pretty good shape. What's the option we got here? Ignore defense. Yeah, we're fine with that. We'll leave that alone. Alright. I prefer switching over and enhancing too when I can. Yeah, I mean, if you have it anyway, I mean, you're just wasting materials to try to roll it. Alright. What's next on our agenda? I think Shadowlands is next on the agenda. I think that is the case. Ooh. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Shadowlands time. Unless anybody has any specific requests before we jump in. Because then we're just going to clear Shadowlands. I've got everything else knocked out. Everything else solid. And like I said, we will clear all the way up to 30. Now, typically, what I do here when I start doing the Shadowlands stuff is I have a spreadsheet, and I usually share that and update that. Maybe we'll do that anyway, and if anybody gets too annoyed with seeing it, let me know. But I really feel like doing this spreadsheet can help you in the long run. So it's an Excel spreadsheet, and I kind of map out each of the levels as they come up. So what I'm going to do here is reformat this, and I'll show you what I previously had. And at the tail end of this, just in case you do leave during the Shadowland clear, it will take probably a good 2-3 hours. You will all have the ability to see at the end as well. So let's... Ooh, yeah, I pulled it right up right away. I didn't even realize that I had already had this up. Nice. So we will put this up here in the corner like so. Hopefully that's semi-readable. We'll do it like this. Try to take up as little real estate as possible. There we go. Wedge this into the corner, and then we will drag this window over this way. There we go. So this is what we're going for here. Let me move this on my screens as well so I can see. Okay. Let's go ahead and enter into stage 1. So typically what I like to do on the first one is try to go with combat. And that's probably what I'm going to do as well. So what this sheet means here is, see how this is combat for phase 1. So that's combat for stage 1 there. This here is speed. So the second one is actually speed. So we change this to speed. Not with a physical reflect though, because that's for later stages. So let's take that back. And then the last field is blast, which is to be expected. So there's a couple characters I can use, but like I said, I typically use Shang-Chi, so I'm just going to stick with Shang-Chi for this one and clear this first section. So we will find Mr. Shang-Chi. Definitely an awesome character, great comics. I like how they updated him in the comics. He has a mullet. It's a very old school mullet. Yeah, and then we just use his abilities and kind of clear the stuff out. Let's get this stuff on the road. Show on the road. Pretty much just use the skills whenever they come up. His 3 kind of increases his damage a bit, and his 4 has a lot of CC area control, but he can clear the stage fine, no problems. I don't even have a lot invested in him, and he still clears pretty legitly. Watch, it's going to make a liar out of me today, since that's how my day has been going so far with playing this. But it is what it is. Alright. I use that spreadsheet just so I can try to, like, there's certain heroes you'll see at the bottom of that spreadsheet there. There's certain ones you just save for the end period. You just don't use them too early. Alright. That's right. Come on. Even uses double nunchaku. So like Bruce Lee. There we go. INB4, he fails on purpose. So that's the first stage. You want to clear up to at least stage 15 so you can get the bioselectors. So in this stage we have blast type that reflect physical. So that's blast, physical, reflect. That matches our spreadsheet. This stage here is speed that reflect energy. So instead of physical, we change this to energy reflect. And then the third stage is blast type characters. So we just make it blast again. Now I have a couple options here. I used War Machine last time. War Machine I'm pretty sure is a blast character, so we probably will just go ahead and clear blast. I personally like Guck. I always feel like I have enough dimensional debris, so I always go for the Guck ones every time. Again, I feel like War Machine is blast, and I like to stick with the same heroes. Or characters. Yep, he is. I like to stick with the same characters because I know they can clear it, and I know I don't need them later on. I will save some of my most powerful for last and sometimes not use them at all because I have them as backup. And if you can clear these levels with a single person, that's usually your best bet. If you have to do full teams, you will run out real quick through your roster. Some of you may already know that, but again, I'm just talking for those that are newer and did not know that. Oh no, I'm stunned. That's alright. War Machine will still level the floor with these guys. Yeah, no problem. No problem whatsoever there. So there's that first two stages. We're going to move the spreadsheet down because we're on stage, the next stage now. I'll go ahead and shrink this up too. Maybe I'll make it easier to read on the screen. I don't know. Probably not because it's sideways stuff. Alright, let's go to the next stage. So this time we have universal type characters have an advantage. Alright, I'm going to pull this up, just those that want to follow along. So universal still, that's good. Stage 2 is speed. So we want to change this from combat to speed. Stage 3, option 3 I guess, is blast. So we want to change this from female to blast. Wow, we got a lot of blast options. So last time I was able to beat this with Elsa, which is the middle one. Now I don't need the debris, so I need to do one of the outside. So I'm either going to use a universal character here, or I'm going to use a blast character here. So let's see what my blast options are that I don't think that I will need later. I can use Wiccan here, I think. I don't use Wiccan anywhere else on the spreadsheet, so I'm going to go ahead and clear this with Wiccan. Go ahead and update that and grab Wiccan. Here we go. I wonder if Strife could do this. He's pretty... Okay, I'm sorry. Let me pause for a second and just see if Strife can do it at level 40. I have nothing on him. This probably won't work, so I'll do it with Wiccan. That's why I'm not even changing the spreadsheet. But I'm just kind of curious what sort of damage output we have at 40. Nope. Didn't think so. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright. So now we're in the blast characters. Let's go ahead and go back to Wiccan. Alright, where you at? There you are. This is also nice because you can kind of do a Control F5 too and see if you're using the characters anywhere else on your spreadsheet. Wiccan should be able to beat this. I don't know his actual skill rotation, but typically I just kind of try to dodge around and not die. And I always try to keep his 5 up as much as I can. Luckily he's very dodgy, which is good for me, bad for them. Yeah, so far so good. It looks pretty clean. We'll see how long it stays clean. I remember Wiccan was really a go-to character for a while there until Inferno came out. Now Inferno, with his uniform, way better than Wiccan, but Wiccan's still a pretty solid character. He's gonna nail it. Yep. Alright, now we're on stage 4. same thing. Let's see, villains that can reflect physical. So villains. Oh, that's right, I put a space. Not that it matters. Haha, I can't type. I got my microphone right in front of my keyboard, so I'm reaching around it. Alright. That was weird. Villains, just straight up villains, so that matches. And this one here is heroes. So, yep, that's good. So I did Vulture on this one. That one can reflect physical, so I don't want to use Vulture there, and I don't want the middle one. So again, I'm going to have to switch up the character. So I can do a hero over here. I know I've got a lot of new heroes, like Weapon Hex I'm not using anywhere because she's brand new, but I almost want to save her for a later level. I don't think my Domino can clear this. So, you know what? Let's just use Weapon Hex just because I'm not using her anywhere else, so even that's kind of a waste. Yeah. We'll just use Weapon Hex just because we can. Like I said, I'm not using her anywhere else anyway. I could probably use Phantom X too. Weapon Hex has been a pleasant surprise. Like I said, so far she is tier 2. I anticipate she'll just walk through these guys. Oh, it's one of those 3 stages. Probably a good idea to use her anyway, because you do want to have pretty good high damage output, pretty fast character. Yeah, she's just melting their faces. Like, I could have saved her for later in Shadowlands easily. But just got her unlocked to tier 2, so might as well use her, right? Face melting power. Don't even have an obelisk on her. Wow. Feel the power. I mean, seriously, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right. Like I said, always going for that guck as much as I can. Now we're on 5. 5 will give us a bio selector. So universal villains. So here's 5. First one is universal villain. Alright, our second option, and it really doesn't matter which one you go with here, is blast type that can reflect physical. Okay, I'll just copy this, make it faster. Blast physical. And this one here is villains. Alright, so obviously it's got to be a villain. We have to use a villain here. So I cannot use them. So let's see what villains we have available. And let's see what stage we want to try clearing with. I guess it depends on who we're going at. So this is a blast villain. So it can be a blast villain. Is it? No, this is not a villain at all. This is just a blast type character. So I could still use Nadia. Yeah. I think I just threw in Gorgon and Hellcat for the hell of it. Let's go ahead and try to use Nadia by herself. I don't remember why I threw in the other ones. I feel like she didn't clear as quickly or as well as I thought she would. There she is. I don't have a lot invested in her, but I've got a reasonable amount. Let's go ahead and use her. I feel like I want to start with my 3 and go into my 5. Let that finish, and then go right into the 4. Let the slashes finish. I might just use that rotation if it ends up cooldown allows me to continue to do it. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I had her with... Ooh, that's why I had her with a group last time. To take some of the aggro off. Ouch. And I think I chose Gorgon and Hellcat just to throw someone in there. That's painful. For some reason, I keep thinking all the blast characters are magic attack, right? Some of them are, in fact, physical. Let's see. I did Hellcat and Gorgon last time. Might as well do them again this time. Like I said, literally these are just filler characters to take some of the aggro off of Nadia. Because I'm not using either of them anywhere else. There's Gorgon, and where's Helica? I think Helica, yeah, nope, right there. How dare you turn the light on? You're blinding me. There we go. Like I said, I'm not expecting a lot of damage output from the air ones. I'm literally just expecting them to keep the aggro off of me, which did not work. Maybe Nadia is a physical attacker, and I'm actually damaging myself there, because that didn't go so well. We'll try a different stage. I thought all of his skills were magic attacks. Peep hands. Let's see. Let's see what Nadia is real quick. Team. Like I said, I might just be being dumb. Because it feels like she gets like almost insta-deleted there towards the end. Where is she hiding? Definitely past her. She's definitely in this section somewhere. She's wearing a mask, so, you know, so I can't see her. She blends in with the crowd. But a bunch. She's gotta be somewhere in here. There she is. She is an energy attacker. Interesting. Let's try one more time. For example, I took it on Ebony Maw and I was so shocked. Yeah. Ebony Maw is legit though. Very good character. Ouch. Ouch. Seriously. What is going on? Not good. Not good. Alright. We'll use a different character. Not a big deal. Don't want to waste burning too much time. I like to try to get through Shadowlands. So if there's like a hesitation like that or a lockup, I just go on to the next one. Mantis could easily clear this, I think. And Star-Lord probably could clear it. Magic could probably clear it. Let's just use Mantis. Get this over and done with. Again, I really expected more out of Nadia, and I'm really regretting bio-selecting her, because I really feel like I should have gotten more for my money. Yeah, I don't have a lot invested in her. I don't know. Hey, Extreme, how's it going, man? Maybe she has a physical skill. Go. Now, if for some reason Mantis can't clear this, I will throw Nadia in with Mantis, because the two of them definitely will clear this, but yeah. We're on stage 5 on that spreadsheet if you just tuned in. We are going to clear all the way to 30 today, like normal. I just like to do the spreadsheet, and it helps me to say, oh, these are the characters I want to save typically, because the levels will change as you go through them. It's still filled out because I have it filled out based upon my last clear. And I use it as a reference. I actually have like 5 or 6 clears if I scroll to the right. You'll see I'm on column AG. Yeah, Mantis is having no problem here. I didn't think she would. She definitely didn't fight like this in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Boom. There we go. He did his last run of Thanos with I Am. Now it's SL time. Yep. Alright, time for 6. So first I always check my levels. So we have a combat is the first one. This one needs to be combat. And then next stage is Universal. And the last stage is Speed type. Now this one I just base it upon what I need. So what do I need? This is an ISO. This is a custom gear, and that's a rare card. I think I'm going to go for the custom gear this time. So I just need a universal, which means Storm is out, but she can't do any of those because Storm is Blast. I might very well just use Clea for this. Yeah, let's just use Clea. I don't need her for later levels, and she should be able to make some short work of this. I could also use Black Bolt here as well. Where's Clea hiding? She's probably towards the top. There she is. Alright, yeah. I don't have much doubt with Clea here. It's just all about getting her rotation, keeping it up, keeping them silenced. Yeah, that's true. Reading the chat. Alright, so typically I like to go silence right away, and then I will throw up her clones, and apparently my silence got missed. I didn't actually do it. That's why I'm taking damage. And then her force, her main damage dealer, I always let it finish because it pops at the end, but if you can keep that silence going on, they won't touch her. I did take a lot of damage there, so that's unfortunate. I might have to try it again. But her clones and her silence, yeah. Her clones and her silence is the way to go. Let it pop, though. Let it pop. I bought the Thor uniform from Infinity War. I clear levels now with ease. Yes, Infinity War Thor is a god. I just did ABX today with him, and I cleared 800,000. That was awesome. I'm not doing the 1 million or 2 million like some of the people are doing, but you know what? That's the highest score I've ever had, so I'm good with that. Yeah, let's go straight into silence this time and actually let it cast, and then we'll go into the clones, do the 4, shift around so you don't hit me, silence you, 4. Wow, you're doing more damage than usual. Usually I don't have problems clearing with Clea. I don't know what's going on today. They must not like me today. Come on, cast the spell. Don't just stand there. Like I said, Clea does work on Shadowlands. You have to keep her skills up, though. Otherwise, she will get tore up. Very squishy. Even though it says it's too hard for my team, it's just 300 to 800 difference between it from daily missions to dimensional rifts, and so, Time for 7. Okay, so the first one is Heroes. That's still the same. The second one is Blast Physical Reflect. So, copy this. Let's see. You're on 7, so Blast Physical Reflect. And then the last one is Villains. So that's the same. Alright, so we did this with Star-Lord in the past. Let's just stick with Star-Lord and use him on the first stage. Where's Star-Lord at? Do not have a very powerful Star-Lord, but Star-Lord should be able to clear this pretty easily. I try to grab the ones that are going to clear fast and easy. I don't like having to replay stages because Shadowlands takes so long. Hello, B3 Mariner. Marine. I can't talk. I apologize. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some Shadowlands. We're clearing 30. And I'm documenting them down on the spreadsheet as I get through the levels. I'm updating them for my... Ooh, that's not good. From my last clear, I'm updating them. So if you want to use that clear, hopefully that will help you clear as well. Ooh. This stage sucks, and I'm going to die because... her stupid stun messes me up every time. And she runs away. I hate Songbird. Songbird sucks. Screw you, Songbird. I'm completely new at this game. Well, welcome. It is definitely a fantastic game. It's a lot of fun. As you can see, there's plenty to invest in. Just stage yourself. Shadowlands will probably be away from you for a while till you get a big roster up. It does take a lot to clear some of these stages. I need to get Songbird knocked out first. See that stun? That stun, and I can't do anything, and I literally am standing there. Wow. A single stun, and I lost. That's terrible. Screw you, Songbird. Is there any other stages that Star-Lord can do? I am not doing the middle one because I need my Guck. I do not need Dimensional Debris. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to throw in someone with him. And it just needs to be a hero. Doesn't matter who it is. Since he is a blast, though, I might as well throw in an air blast. Ooh, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Let's use Storm, because typically we use Storm up earlier. Storm should be able to wipe this out with no problem. I used her at a higher stage earlier on the last clear. So we'll switch to Storm for this. 2 times doing the same one, and we're going to switch it up. I'm also pretty new so ask, Blazely Dragon. Let's see. I am completely new at this game. Is it okay if I ask you some questions? Absolutely. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want. Either myself and or chat. That's right. That's stupid stun. Myself and or chat will do our best to answer them for you. But yeah, ask away, man. I can't read the question while I'm in the middle of a stage. But as soon as I get to a... Damn it, stun. Stop stunning me. Ooh. Ooh, I hate that. Ooh. I need to go after Songbird, or I need to do a team, and I don't want to do a team. Blazely Dragon. So I haven't even started the game yet, and someone told me this to start, pick Iron Hammer, and with your 3 free bio subscription days, choose Ghost Panther, Luna Snow, and Spider-Man 2099. Definitely legit advice there. Iron Hammer has been a pleasant surprise that does some great work, and Luna Snow, Ghost Panther, and Spider-Man 2099 are all paywall characters. So the only way to get them is to pay or use one of those free bio selections like they're telling you about. Iron Hammer is awesome, but there's a but. I'm going to throw Star-Lord back in. There's no reason not to. I want this clear. I do not want to waste time on this stage. And he will buff Storm because of his blast thing, and that stupid stun is pissing me off. So we'll go Star-Lord as lead. Storm is backup. Save that. Start. There is no buts with Iron Hammer. Right? Yeah, I've got my Iron Hammer up to 60 already. Alright. I'm going to switch over to Storm because I feel like if I can keep... Oh, stun again. Seriously, those stuns hurt so bad. I need to take her out. If I can take out Songbird, I got this. Yeah, screw you, Songbird. Now it's mine. I am victorious. Screw y'all. Would love to get a uniform on Storm. She is awesome. Alright, we got that clear, so we can finally move on. I mean, when I start the game, it says to pick a 6-star hero, but also in my chest have to pick 1 6-star hero, already 6 stars. As soon as I get tier 2 advancement, I will put on him as soon as I have it. Yeah, no, Iron Hammer, definitely worth investing in. So it's telling you to pick 6 stars when you start, and also a 6-star chest. So I've been playing for close to 3 years. When I first started, there's some sort of heroic quest thing that they used to do where they'll let you 6-star by doing some missions with a character. I'd be very careful with what you're picking. Since it's been so long since I started, though, I really can't remember the details on that. But you might actually be able to pick 2 there, and I think like 1 is like a mission you do, and then the other one is just like an instant rank up. I know that's not very helpful, but like I said, it's been so long since I started from scratch. Extreme, do you remember? Let's see, so I'm on floor 8 now. So the first one is villains. So go ahead and call this one villains. Second floor here is fire won't work. Fire don't work. And the last option is universal. Okay. There we go. So I used Blue Marvel last time, and it looks like we have universal on this, so I'll just use Blue Marvel here. Pretty sure Blue Marvel is universal, but I'll find out here in a second. Although I guess we'd use Iron Hammer, so everyone can cheer him on. Iron Hammer, woo! I picked Spider-Man as my starter. Yeah, you can't get wrong with Spider-Man 2099. Or did you pick normal Spider-Man as your starter? If you did, ooh, it's alright, but normal Spider-Man is farmable. They recommend for any of these bio selections or Insta star up ones, you want to pick people that you can either not farm or paywall, such as Luna Snow and Spider-Man 2099. The normal Spider-Man is weaker than 2099 unless you get Infinity War on him. If you get Infinity War uniform on him, then he is much more powerful in my opinion. Ah, Blue Marvel's so OP. I think he actually uses black antimatter. Nice. Alright, we're going on to 9. I picked normal Spider-Man, but I will get the Infinity War costume as soon as I get the gems. No, fair enough. I mean, he's a good character, but like I said, he's farmable. And it happens. I know I had some like mega rank up tickets and I ended up wasting them because I didn't know how to use them at first. Okay, so the first one is villains. That's the same. Second one's is villains that reflect physical. So we need villains physical reflect. And then the last one is heroes, which is the same. So I will clear this one with Spider-Man 2099, just like we did before. This will give you an opportunity to see him. I feel like an idiot. Why do you feel like an idiot? What's going on, B3 Marine? If I'm pronouncing your name right, I'm sorry. I don't understand shit. There's a lot to this game, and it's difficult at first. I know, like, when I first started playing, I didn't even do dailies all the time because I didn't know what they were or how to unlock stuff or who's worth investing in. I mean, the game can be very, very overwhelming, which is why they have those, like, mini guides for you to follow in the beginning. They're trying to give you the advice online of who to start with so that you can get the most out of the free stuff they give you right away. But, I mean, honestly, if you just start playing, just start playing. It's a great game either way. Even if you make mistakes, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're playing for yourself. Most of this game, anyway, is single player or PvE. Very few PvP modes, and honestly, if you never want to get into PvP, then don't worry about it. And if you do get into PvP, you're probably going to want to pay for the game and do some paywall characters. It's the only way to really do really well, in my opinion. I don't think a free-to-play player is ever going to be a top PvP person. I could be wrong, but that's just my 2 cents. Alright, that is floor 9 cleared. Now it's time for our bio selector. Link G07, welcome. I learned the hard way, but I'm glad I did. But if you go to the legendary battles, you'll get a free Black Panther, Thor, and Spider-Man at 6 stars. So Spider-Man isn't a good choice for a starter hero. Oh, even Spider-Man 2099? I did have an account before this one, and I picked War Machine. I regretted it, so I deleted it after a few months. Oh. War Machine is good with Infinity War. With Infinity War, he melts faces, but without Infinity War uniform, I don't think he's a worthwhile character. Let's see, Universal Villains for 10. So, Universal Villain for 10. And then Villains. And then Blast type characters that reflect physical. Okay, blast, physical, reflect. So I can use Adam Warlock on this one again. So we'll just, like I said, stick with who we know. My Adam Warlock is a level 60, so we will delete. Normal Spider-Man is the free 6-star, but $20.99 is solid. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, $20.99 is awesome. Still think Spider-Man with Infinity War, though, is better. Definitely true. I tried War Machine in the preview. It's pretty decent. Yeah, no, as you saw, my War Machine earlier easily cleared that Shadowlands stage. He definitely melts faces. Now we're going to see Adam Warlock walk through these guys because this is pretty legit. And Adam Warlock gets a second life. He's one of those characters that if you kill him, he gets raised. But yeah, he's just so OP. I probably don't even need him for this stage, but I used him last time, so like I said, I kind of reference it. Because I have such a large roster, though, like I said, I have all characters unlocked but Emma. So I can kind of be a little free with who I choose. I think that's one of the main reasons to get such a large roster up is specifically for the fact that you can pretty much clear Shadowlands easily, because you do get a lot of free loot. Alright, so now we're on stage 11. So let me do my updates for 11. So fire won't work for this first one. Fire don't work. Okay, for the second one is a villains. So let me date that like that. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And then the last one is females. Okay, so we're on 11, which is here. Females. Okay, now looks like last time when I cleared this for 11, I used Iron Fist. Iron Fist and Moon Knight would work for the first stage, so let's see. I kind of want this one, though. I kind of want the custom gear again, so I'm going to go for the middle one. So I'm going to go for a villain. Let's see who I got as far as super villains go, and who do I want to use. Scourge is legit. I might just clear it with Scourge, but Maul I don't use very often. Let's go ahead and use Maul. Let's see if Maul can clear it. I think he can, but we'll find out. I haven't used Maul a lot, but I definitely want to... Definitely want to try to do that. Let's see what we can do here. So far, so good. Can turn around real quick, especially with this team that I'm fighting against. I think that's Bullseye there, maybe, with a different uniform? I don't know. I think I got this. Yeah, I got this. Go. Let's see. B3 Marine. It's alright. I'm fairly new as well, but with some research, I figured stuff out gradually. Here's some good guides for beginners. Look up A Tiny Guide for Super Beginner and Character Building Power Book Volume 4-3. They'll help a ton, trust me. Yeah, nice advice. Thank you. All right, on to 12. Looks like I cleared it last time with Rocket. Ice won't work this time, so Ice don't work, still the same. That's fine. Middle one here is Fire is extra effective. Okay. Fire extra. And then the last one is Villains, which is the same. Probably going to go with Ice don't work stage and go ahead and use Rocket to clear Rocket. No reason not to. No, it's not Rocket actually. But right here you see these Norn Selector stones. I prefer those over the extra money because I don't think that's that much, and these stones I feel are very helpful. So that's just my preference to go here in the middle. So yeah, we're going to go with Rocket on this one. Just stick with the same, might as well. Where you at, Rocket? There he is. They're perfect for finding solid characters. Yo, hey Aqua TM, welcome. They're perfect for finding solid characters to build a base for. Then you can get whatever you want for fun. Read my last 2 messages. Oh, there was a couple more chats that I missed out on. What VIP are you? Me, I'm a VIP 4 at the moment. Unfortunately, I think I've broken $200 that I've spent on this game, but I play it so much. And that's been over 3 years. I'm nowhere near as bad as some people have been. Oof. Rocket has taken some damage, but I think we have this. This is Rocket with the Infinity War uniform. Makes him a lot better, I think. I already got Iron Hammer, Iron Man, Thor, the Infinity War costume in my team. I think I am set for now. Link G07. Alright. Let's go to 13. Oh, you saw that video I sent you?
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, it's good. Enemies that reflect physical appear. Okay, so just physical reflect. Yep. And then the next is electric don't work. So elec don't work. And then the last one is villains. Yeah, like I said, hopefully, guys, if you haven't cleared Shadowlands, or if you do start trying to clear, hopefully you can use this list here and look at it, and it'll help you choose which heroes to use. That's my goal. That's why I'm sharing. I do want to do one of these side ones, so Physical Reflector. Angel, I don't think Angel's a physical attacker, so we'll go ahead and use Angel again. I'm waiting for him to get a uniform for Archangel. That would be pretty cool. Extreme, that's solid. Then you're good. It can help others too then. Still need to get my Thor to level 6 mastery. Oh, sorry. Gotta play. Boom. What? Okay, so he's a physical attacker. So we're not going to be able to clear it with Angel, unfortunately. I should have known better. Me noobing up over here. So just needs to be an energy attacker. What energy attacker have I not used yet that I'm willing to use here in this stage? This is question. I must find the answer. I could use Mysterio, but I kind of want to save him just in case. Interesting. I don't know which one of these are energy attackers. Was Nadia? I can't remember. Oh, look at that. There we go. Do that. Let's see if Nadia is an energy attack. I don't think Nadia is going to be a very good choice. Too bad I didn't save Weapon Hex here. I could also use Psylocke, but I don't want to waste her this early. Or Cable. I don't want to waste him either. So many good characters. Don't want to waste anyone. Inferno I can save because he's strong. Guess I could just use the Ancient one probably, but I don't want to go that route either. Oh, yeah, we can use her. She increases energy damage. Why not? Maybe we'll throw in Nadia with her just for fun. And because I'm not going to use them anyway, might as well throw in Strife. Let's give that a shot. I think her name is... Oops. Her name is I click off her Synergy or something like that, isn't it? Of course, it's not going to tell me. Wow, and it reset me. Fantastic. It is Singularity. Okay. I don't use her that often. I don't know her that well. So we're going to use Singularity on this one. And actually, that team might not be a bad team to use. Even though She-Hulk's not going to help, she can at least pump it a little bit. Yeah, let's use her and Sister Grimm. See what happens. Not sure how good this team's going to do, but I'll give it a shot. Okay. My Iron Hammer is almost level 50. 6 stars, 6 mastery. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I've got mine 6 stars, 6 mastery, level 60. decent gear on him. He's definitely a good character. I definitely like him. Singularity might have some trouble here, but I'm going to try it anyway. See what I can't do. Oof. Ouch. And unfortunately, my sister Grimm does not have the uniform. Man, this is not good. What is the other side? The other side is villains. You know what? We'll give villains a chance. We'll switch this up. I do not like wasting it this many runs. Who do I have villain-wise? Or I guess we just delete it with Inferno and say, now see we have Inferno down here just in case. We'll save Inferno. So let's use a super villain. Let's use Scourge. Yeah, we'll let Scourge clear this one. Did I spell his name right? I don't even know if I spelled his name right or not. Scourge. I did. Hey, look at that. Look at me. Alright, worst case scenario here. We do have quite a few super villains that we can use, so we'll just clear it with Scourge real quick. Alright, here goes nothing. Ooh, no, not the stun. Don't you stun me? I gotta get this guy instead because he is definitely more of a threat than Malekith or whatever his name is. I might need to get Beast lead here. I typically use Beast when I use Scourge because he does do that physical damage buff, which I might need to clear this stage, especially with those stuns going on there. If I can take him out, I should be in good shape to polish this off. There we go. Should be in good shape to polish this off with Scourge. I think I'll be alright. Definitely like a lot of that damage immunity that I got going on from his skills. And he has a lot of CC and control and stun, which is good. His 3 and his 5 both give him some damage immunity. So I do like that about him. Ooh, no, I'm stunned. Ooh, and you canceled my 5. MODOK, how could you do this to me? It's alright, we'll still clear this and finally get past this floor and move on to the next one. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, 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 not yet, not yet. No! Move! Move! Wow, he almost got me. That was terrible. Alright, what have I missed in chat? I found the guides. Thanks, friend. No problem. I'm going to get Iron Hammer, the Infinity War uniform, when I get the gems again. Iron Man, I'm sorry. I just wish Netmarble do some quests for diamonds or coins or some shit like that. Yeah, typically your best bet, and it's only if you want to spend money, you can spend $3.49 Stark Stash, 2,500 crystals a month, 75 crystals per day, a little jump up of 200 crystals to begin with. At $4 a month, roughly $1 a week, I feel like it's worth it, and it's definitely the best investment if you want to get stuff with crystals. Yes, you can save up for crystals. There's plenty of quests, even leveling people up will throw crystals at you left and right, but things do get pricey. But that's just my 2 cents. Alright, 14. As you can see on my 9,935 crystals, I do kind of spend a little money on the game. Let's see, combat, high dodge. Combat, high dodge. And this one here is universal villains. Okay, okay, okay. Thought I had one of the, yep, right there, universal villain. And the last one is heroes. Okay, so last time I cleared this with Cyclops. Cyclops is a villain with the uniform, so we're gonna have to do either a combat or a hero. I think I'm gonna go with combat on the first one and use Hulk. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna go with this one. I could also use Cap. Cap or Hulk, Cap or Hulk. Use Hulk. Screw it. Nah, I should have used Cap because Hulk's a better character. For me, because I don't have a tier 3 Cap. You need 1,750 for those uniforms, which is gettable but time consuming. Yeah, wait for uniform sales. Never buy uniforms without a sale. Typically they go about half price. They do have a lot of sales every year, so I definitely think it's worthwhile. Ooh, good thing I did not use Cap because Hulk regenerates health. But yeah, don't buy your uniforms right now. Like, even if you have the crystals, honestly. All of mine I always buy when they have a discount or a sale going on. Save yourself some crystals and some headache. Especially if you saved up 1,700 crystals. Then, yeah. You'll want to get the most out of it. Especially the time spent in getting those. Alright. Ah, no! I interrupted my 4. You bastards! This is Ragnarok Hulk. I guess they could give him an Infinity War outfit, but technically Hulkbuster... No! Is his Infinity War outfit. Why is my 5 not firing off? Like, seriously, I hit his 5 multiple times there, and it just would not work. I hate when it does that. Like, literally, it's like, what? Now my skills can't work? Man, I'm going to be cutting this one close. Luckily, he does have his natural heal. Stop webbing the Hulk. The Hulk is angry. You will not like me when I'm angry. That's an old Hulk line for those of you not familiar. Oh, no. No. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Getting nervous. There we go. Down to one more. Minute to go, and it looks like I'm finally healing up. Good. Good, 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 good. I knew Hulk could clear it. All right, next stage. It looks like it's an only stage, typically. I have a feeling it's going to be an only stage yet again. So here's stage 15. It is an only stage again, and we typically use Luna Snow. We'll go ahead and use Luna Snow again because she will walk through this. B3 Marine. This is one of the characters that you can get, that Luna Snow that they were recommending, and you'll see why here. She is a paywall. She is a Netmarble exclusive character. She is not a Marvel character. She only exists in this game, nowhere else. She is one of 2 Netmarble exclusive characters, her and Sharon Rogers. And as you can see, solo by herself, wiping out all 3 of them. You have to do 2 groups of 3, and she is a monster. Oh no, I got stunned. I got stunned. Spoke too soon. Damn, she looks cool. She is. She's a very cool character. Apparently, she's a Korean pop singer. And typically, I clear that the first run. Unfortunately, she got stunned. But she is a Korean pop singer, and AIM was attacking her concert, and she intervened. I don't know how a pop star intervenes with armed assailants, but whatever. She ended up getting, like, hit by some sort of frozen stuff and got ice powers. It's kind of a weird origin story. But it is kind of cool. Cool looking character. Definitely neat looking powers. I'm not a real big fan of her 2 power. I don't like the way her 2 looks. Functional wise, it's fantastic. All of them are. She also heals, and she has a thing that'll give instant cooldown randomly to her skills. So all around, she is a powerful character. Definitely worth that investment. I need this 5 to pop off and not get stunned because it gives her damage immunity. And as you can see there, now I'm back to full health. Here's her 2, that big spiral there. Need to land that 5. Need that damage immunity or she will get deleted again. Here we go. This is typically what she does. First time, single clear. Boom. That stun last time, though, hurt. But I bought Thor for 1,750 gems. I don't regret it, but I guess I will wait for a discount on the Infinity War uniforms if they can get discounts. Yeah, typically when they have a uniform sale, almost all of them are on sale. It does happen regularly. I think we've already been through 4 this year. It's not a problem. His Infinity War uniform is worth having regardless. I mean, it's worth the 1,700 crystals, gems, but having those gems for other stuff is also helpful. All right, so here's floor 16. So this is Physical Reflect. Physical Reflect on 16. Oh, yeah, okay, that's this one. This one here is Villains Physical Reflect. Villains Physical Reflect. And this one here is Fire Don't Work. So instead of electric, it is Fire. Fire don't work. All right, so it looks like last time I cleared this with cable. I want this middle one. I want that custom gear again. And this is just, it has to be villains. And they reflect physical, so I'm going to have to do a villain. Might have to just do cable and do the first one, honestly. Let's try it. Is Hela... Is she an energy? I think she's an energy. Oops, not here. I want to check here. Let's see if Hela is energy based. If she's energy based, she should work for the stage. She is an energy attacker. I should be able to do this with Hela. Let's find out. There we go. Hela's got some good leadership too, and I do have her at a tier 2. Like to start into her minion summoning. Go right into her 5 and her 4. Gives her some iframes there. Survivability. We've got some damage immunity that just procced. I do try to hit her 3 whenever it cools down because I like to have her waves of minions attacking at all time. Because she does have an army that fights with her, which is kind of cool. Ah, get the iframes up. Oh. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. No! The damage is real. Oh, that's tilting and frustrating. I'm going to run around over here because I don't want to take the damage. Leave me alone. All I want to do is destroy you, old Hulk person. Sweet. Now, Hela is one of those characters, if you don't level her up and invest in her, she's not worth much, but when you do, she does some work, as you can see. Alright, so that's 16. Let's go on to 17. So for this one, ice won't work. Okay, and for this one here, it is villains. Okay, so that's the same. And for the last one, it is break jars. So it's a jar one. Now these jar ones, Magneto can do work, but I want to save him for later on. So I will probably do, since it's Satana, this way I used last time. I could do the first one with Satana. Yeah, let's do the first one with Satana. Like I said, like keep with some consistency. Time for a shower. Be right back. All right, see you in a few. Thanks for watching. Can you predict when the discounts might happen? Usually they happen right before a build release because they want you to waste your gems and then have to buy more. So if you wait for the X-Men one, I'm pretty sure we'll get a uniform sale and get everything on sale. Alright, so for the 17, like I said, we're going to use Satana again. That's not Satana. Let's come down here. Where are you at, Satana? Satana minus for Sexy Dance. They got rid of that because people like throw his fit. I passed her. She has to be up here somewhere. There she is. And that is when. I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's at least a month or 2 out. Alright, here we go. Boom. Yeah, she used to do this like little dance. She like rubs her hands up and down on her body, and apparently a whole bunch of little kids were doing naughty things while watching it or something, or people are making jokes about it, but apparently parents threw a conniption fit, so she no longer does her little dance there. They changed it. They edited it. Whatever. The cat scare ya? Wee. I don't know why he thinks jumping under my butt is a good idea. Yeah, Satana with her uniform is awesome, as you can see. A lot of sustain, a lot of iframes, A lot of damage immunity. Great fire damage. Great character. And she is farmable with the rifts when you're going for Doctor Strange. You need her and her brother, Hellstorm. I don't have a lot on her, so she would have more damage output if I would have, but I mean, it's enough to clear the stage. That's all I really care about. Sorry, my bird's screaming. And that is, okay, I already answered that question. Okay, thought I had something else in chat. Floor 18. Blast and physical. Blast, physical, it's the exact same. This one here is villains, and we'll move this up for villains. And then this one here is blast, physical reflect. Okay. So, blast, physical, blast, physical. Guess it really doesn't matter which one I do, but use Iron Man again. No reason not to. And like I said, I've got a lot of characters that can clear a lot of these stages. What I don't want to do is I don't want to back myself in a corner, use my best characters, and then not have them when I have the weird stages come up towards the end. Those last couple, you need really powerful characters for. So yeah, I save on to my best to last. Used Iron Man last time, might as well use Iron Man again. Zoom. No, stun! No, don't stun me! This is definitely Iron Man's best uniform, hands down. These iframes and his ability to jump all over the place. Awesome. Alright, we're on the 19. Alright, so 19. Formidable. Alright, and the other option is heroes. And then the last option is villains. Alright, I did it with Apocalypse last time. I want to save Apocalypse just because villains are rare, and I do want to go for... I guess it doesn't really matter who I go for. So what are my options again? Formidable or villains are the two I'm interested in. Let's go for Formidable. Just needs to be someone strong. I don't think I'm using Psylocke anywhere, and I also have Cable still. I'll just use Cable here. Goodbye. Aw, they dodged. My 5 is supposed to melt their faces. There we go. Yeah, Cable's still super legit. I didn't invest a lot into him to begin with, and I wish I would have invested more sooner. But I am late in the game investing in him a little bit. Time for 20. Now this does not give you a bios selector, but it does increase the output. So it looks like the first one's Heroes, which is probably what I'll clear with for Quicksilver. So Heroes on stage 1. And then the next one is enemies that remove debuffs. And then the last one is Heroes. So I'll probably do the last one looks like last time I did Quicksilver, we'll use Quicksilver again. He'll make short work of this. He just makes it look easy, doesn't he? There we go. That's 20. 10 more floors to go and we have it cleared. And then we can do the King of the Hill. And those of you not familiar with King of the Hill, it's something you unlock when you clear all stages of Shadowland. Alright, looks like next one we did Ghost with. And this is an only stage, huh? This is enemies that reflect physical instead of villains. So as you'll see here, like sometimes these stages will change, forcing you to use different characters. So they do the physical reflect. I'm going to go ahead and use Psylocke to clear this one, because I'm not really using her anywhere else, and I don't need her for anything else, and she will do short work. Psylocke. I feel like there's an E on there. I don't know why. Is that accurate? Don't know. P-S-Y-L-O-C-K-E. Oh, look at me. It's like I can spell. My wife would be so proud. She teases me all the time because I can't spell for shit.
Not all the time.
Well, true. I do screw up spelling a lot, though.
But I don't really make fun of you for it because I don't.
Oh, I know. You're playful. I get it. Yeah, she's not a mean and evil wife. She lets me play games like this for hours and sits there and does other stuff while I play my stupid little games that I spend money on. That's a good wife. That's a keeper right there. Wow. Psylocke, like, insta-deleted. Oh, I did the wrong stage. No, that's right. It's an only stage. Never mind. We're good. That's good. All good. Okay. 22. And it's an only stage again. And it's a jar one. I'm going to use... I don't want to use Magneto because I might need him for later. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use Magneto on this one. Even though I typically save him for this other one. We're going to go ahead and use Magneto here. Because he's so good at jars. Like, seriously, like, this will be like a walk in the park. Just walk right through it. Guess I could use Apocalypse instead and save Magneto. Just in case I need Magneto. Yeah, let's use Apocalypse instead. Just in case I need him. He should do a pretty decent job clearing with this too, because he's got his little I-beam things and he has his fist. That's interesting. Yeah. Deletes those jars like it's nothing. Demolish Stand Man, right? I mean, seriously. Now, my Psylocke does have a 200% damage proc on her, which definitely helps, but, like, literally she jumped into the stage and just, boom, gone. Instantly erased. And that's that stage. I think 23 is next. Ooh, I like these 6 stars. These will help me awaken. That's why I like to go so far in these Shadowlands, because of all this extra gear you get. It does make a difference. Alright, here is floor 23. Looks like I'm getting double chest for ISOs. It's a single floor again. Villains that reflect energy this time. Ooh. Villains that reflect energy. I should have saved Apocalypse for this stage. So, villains, energy reflect. That's a shame because could have used Thanos on that last one as well, or used Magneto like I was originally thinking. I don't know if Thanos is a physical attacker or not, so I have to... And this is what I was talking about. If you are forced into a corner because you used your characters that can clear the stages, you will get stuck. I don't know if Thanos is an energy guy. I feel like he is. Oops. Yeah, no, I want to go here. Where is Thanos? He's right there. He's a physical attacker. I'll be damned. So we'll go ahead, and this is why I was saving Thanos, just in case something like this came up. Looks like he does do physical, so let's go ahead and attack with him. Oh yeah. Thanos. Ah, yes. See, now I don't know who to pick for Hero's Journey. Yeah, I think Iron Hammer is an option, and I believe that's what people recommend you do for Hero's Journey, is Iron Hammer. Back in my day, we used to do Loki. Because Loki was a solid pick, or Sharon Rogers, or Carnage. But this day and age, you youngins should stick with the Iron Hammer. Yeah, Carnage is not worth using anymore, unfortunately. I do still like him, I do still have him, but he's been outweighed by other characters such as Apocalypse. And yes, I say Apocalypse incorrectly. I say Apocalypse for some reason. It's just something weird that I do. I don't even think about it, I just do it. But yeah, Carnage is not as good as Apocalypse for ABX or anything like that, so his usability is down. Sharon is still a solid pick, Sharon Rogers. But I feel like there's better characters than her now as well, so even though she's still A tier or B tier character, in my opinion, I feel like your Iron Hammer is probably going to be a better bet. As you get higher up in levels, it comes down to picking people who fill out your roster. And since you're brand new and you don't have a roster, you just kind of pick who you like. That's my advice, at least. My 2 cents for what it's worth. Alright, that is floor 23, 24 time. This is a single floor. This is enemies that reflect physical. And it's just any enemies that reflect physical, so it's just a physical reflection, which I feel like I have it somewhere, and it's going to take me longer to find it. Oh, right there. That's 24. Now, I could use Magneto here, and I probably will, because it'll be a faster clear. I will use Magneto here. But I typically use Enchantress here a lot, too. Enchantress does fantastic on this stage. Loki does well on this stage. There's just so many options. Iron Hammer is the man. Yeah, you will not regret Iron Hammer. I don't think. I did Thor for my hero's journey, I think, because I didn't realize, because, again, I didn't know how to play. So, yeah, my damage immunity here is going to be very critical, but I will clear this quicker with Magneto than Enchantress. And this is typically the stage I use Magneto on anyway, because it's typically a jar stage. But all these little turrets that come up will tear up your characters, so anyone with damage and vulnerability, damage immunity are very important for this stage. You also want to control Kingpin because you don't want him to summon his lackeys. So the more damage you can dish out and keep him locked down, the better off you're going to be. Alright, last 5 stages. And yes, they'll probably do this every Friday. Unless my wife has something planned. And then you will all be denied the awesomeness of stream. Alright, heroes. Heroes have an advantage for stage 25. Let's see, I typically use Thor for this stage. Still heroes. Let's use Thor. And actually, we're going to use Iron Hammer this time. And the reason we're going to do that is because he does do a good buff with Thor. Even though I typically, in the past, have used his father, Odin. We're going to go ahead and use him instead. And Thor. And let's go ahead and use Valkyrie. I usually use Sif because Sif's supposed to be his wife. You know what? Screw it. Let's use Sif. Odin, update it to Iron Hammer. Iron Hammer. And let's go. Now, I could use Iron Hammer for a little bit, but we're just going to get a Thor. We're going to get a Thor, and we're going to lay the smack down. Switch characters. Now, I picked Iron Hammer first because of his leadership. Face melted. Let's go. Iron Hammer! Woo! Thor didn't even get to smack his hammer down, he just deleted them. Ooh, I at least get to use my 6, barely. There we go. There is 25. Time for 26. I have options on 26 here. I'm probably going to go for the custom gear. No, I don't have a custom gear. I'll go for the ISO one this time because I usually go for... I don't know. Maybe I will go for this one. These are all the possible rewards you can get. You can get uniform things out of that one. This one's a whole bunch of ISOs. Yeah, I'll go for this one here. But again, I want to see what my options are. So this one is fire attacks are extra effective. Let's see. This is 26. Fire extra. And then this one here is enemies that reflect physical. So that's that same one, just like Magneto had. Okay, so like I said, I feel like I want this one. Even though Inferno could nuke the other side, I can use Loki here, or Enchantress. I'll go ahead and use Loki. This is the old team, so I typically still use it just because, you know, if it still works, why not? But I use, because Loki's leadership's not that great, increase mind resist, that doesn't really help me that much. So by throwing Ronan in here as the lead, I use Red Skull because Red Skull does some buffs, and he's nice as a support character when you have a supervillain team, which is typically what this is built around. But Ronan, check out this leadership. 36% increase to all attack and all defense. It's pretty legit, so that's why I usually use that as a team right there. We'll go ahead and let Loki clear up stage 26. And then I will show you the finished product at the end. So you guys can take a screenshot, screen capture, whatever you want. I will blow it up to full screen so that hopefully you can utilize this and likewise clear to floor 30. Or at least make sure that you plan and strategize to clear to 15, because really no reason not to clear to floor 15 every single week. You get, I think, something like 150 bios through the selector. You definitely want to do that, definitely. This is Loki's Ragnarok uniform. Definitely his best uniform, in my opinion. Floki, or female Loki, is pretty legit. Does have the ice damage. His new uniform is kind of a clone of it that just looks like a comic book of the female Loki. But this right here, Ragnarok, is where you want to go with. He's just all over the place. A lot better survivability and damage output. More up in their face. Floki was much further back most of the time and just hitting from a distance. But either way, cleared that out, no problem. So for Hero's Journey, I am picking Iron Hammer. Yep, not a bad choice. A lot of people recommend that. Like I said, back in my day. No, seriously, it's been so long, I don't even know who would be the best pick, but I like Iron Hammer. I think he's legit. He does a great job, and he works great with Thor there. Does some great buffs. Nice leadership. All right, so this is 27. There's a chance that an enemy is activating immunity to energy. So 27, chance immunity to energy. Yes, 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 yes. Energy immunity. So, yeah, I use Crystal's lead with Jean. I could use Satana, but she's gone. Ha, already used her. So we'll just use Crystal because of Crystal's leadership. And then I threw in Magic because I didn't use her anywhere else, but Magic really doesn't help with this clear at all, or this team. But yeah, this leadership right here, 30% increase of energy attack, I figured might as well. Iron Hammer will bring your demise, right? I think Extreme is an extreme fan of the Iron Hammer. Here we go. I'm going to switch characters. Just want Crystal for her lead, and then we're just going to melt everybody's faces with flame. There's that damage immunity that did fire off. Not a problem. We'll melt right through it anyway. So technically I probably could clear this with an attack, physical attacker, but you'll notice on my spreadsheet I have blue. I have the blue around the names of the characters that I almost always clear those stages with. So I always save those 6 characters, and I always try to use them on that stage. Now, there are times when I can't use them on that stage. Ooh, see, Clea silenced me there. Gotta walk out of her silence. Like I said, she's pretty powerful with that. And I died, but we'll rise from the ashes. That silence actually did a lot of damage to me there, and they have their damage immunity up. Ooh, Jean, are you gonna make me look bad? We always clear this. How can you make me look bad? I have 36 seconds left. Nuke them. It is Doctor Strange, so we'll forgive you. We forgive you, Phoenix. Especially because you still won. Alright, 3 more stages. I was a big Doctor Strange fan in the game, but once I saw Iron Hammer, I couldn't resist Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is my favorite, hands down, which is why I've invested so much into him. Alright, I don't even care about looking at the rewards. I want to do the second reward. Heroes. And this is 28. Okay, so heroes. And the second one is hopefully something I can clear with Scarlet Witch. Villains, of course not. Villains that reflect physical. I'm sorry, villains that reflect energy, not physical. They were a physical reflect. Now they're an energy reflect. So I would need a physical villain. You know what? I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take leadership and there with Vulture. I don't know if I can do this or not, so I might throw in an extra little bit of teamness. I don't know if he's a physical attacker or not. Let's see. That's Giant Man. Is Giant Man a physical attacker? Does anyone know off the top of their head? I'll just check. Where are you at, Giant Man? Giant Man looks so much better with his uniform. You are a physical attacker. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we can clear this. Pretty confident. Nice. Well done. Well done. So this is going to be a little bit change up from Scarlet Witch. She usually does face melting, and this will be Beast. This will be Vulture, and this will be Giant Man. Okay. We're going to take off that blue, since that's not a traditional clear. Untraditional. Beast is legit. I might actually stick with Beast. Hey, Jason. Been a while. I got tier 3 Ant-Man, bro. Nice. Congratulations. Extreme said he is my favorite character in the MCU. Doctor Strange is. Yeah, no, Ant-Man tier 3 I heard is awesome. Like, absolutely awesome. And I hear he's very much overlooked. He seems very dodgy, and I actually have a lot of success using him, but I have not tiered 3 him because Deadpool tier 3 is OP. And I did tier 3 my Spider-Man. On hindsight, probably should have went with Cap instead of Spider-Man, but he is great in PvP. Yeah, Doctor Strange is definitely my favorite. Been a fan of his since I was a little kid. I've been collecting his comic books for years. I don't know, I've got like 80, 90 comics or something. I have no idea how many I've got. I just got a huge freaking box just filled with them. I'm going to have to buy a new box soon because I'm running out of room because I do have a pull list. Speaking of which, wife, we need to go get her pull list again soon. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, Beast tears it up. I'm sorry. Uniformed supervillain Beast tears it up. Damn. Spoke too soon. I'm getting tore up. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe it's not possible. Maybe I don't care and I'm going to try anyway. Vulture's still alive, so as soon as Beast dies here, because he is about to die, I'll just have Vulture polish it off. Might have to do the other one. Might have to use Scarlet Witch after all. But I want this victory in this chest. Got a minute and a half. Beast is still kicking. I feel like Beast is like Wolverine without the heal and not as much damage output. But being kind of all over the place and locking people down, I feel like he's pretty legit. Oh, I want to attack you first because you're almost dead. And if we can, get you out of the picture, it should be easier. Ooh, to get Doc Ock, who is messing me up. Come on, use your ability. Stop standing there. Man, I'm like hammering his skills away, and he's just not using them. Oh, I'm so nervous here. 42 seconds. Come on. I'm so low. I'm so freaking low. I'm worried Doc is going to pull out some sort of last-minute bullshit and delete my character right before I can kill him. 31 seconds. Come on, Vulture. Oh. I need a victory. Come on. Oh, thank you. 20 seconds on the clock. Barely did that. But when you want to go after a certain reward, you just do it anyway. Oh, got a few things. Let's see. Jason says, yeah, I'm not even done with Deadpool's gear. He might be my next tier 3, though. Extreme. I tried Ant-Man in the preview. The uniform, it's beast, especially his 6 TJ ability. Did you cry when he was turned into dust in the Avengers movie? I mean, Doctor Strange. Man, that could be a spoiler for people. Yeah, it was pretty bad when all those characters were just nuked. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be coming back, honestly. Because they've already planning like a Spider-Man 2. I think they have a Doctor Strange 2. And in the comics, when Thanos nuked everyone, they actually got the gauntlet back, used the time stone and reversed it, and undid his nuking of everyone. So I'm assuming they're just following that storyline. Jason Fry, my Ant-Man has only a 140% damage proc. On Corvus, he melts a minimum of 3 bars on proc. Nice! Yeah, no, that's still pretty legit. I definitely heard that if you tier 3 Ant-Man and get his movie uniform, he is a usable speed character versus not. So even though he's not S tier, he's definitely like B or A tier or something like that, from what I understand. 29, this is a Doctor Strange one. Typically I use Clea with this clear here, but yeah. Not going to be able to this time because I already used her. So Doctor Strange again. And obviously the Ancient One. And I guess I'll throw Mordo with him because Mordo does give him a little bit of a bump. Or I guess I could also use Coulson. I'll just use Coulson. Formidable team. Formidable team. Let's go ahead and clear. And then 1 stage left. Scott is overlooked. I actually use Villain Scott. Cyclops is awesome. Ups, I should have spoiled somebody's movie night. Well, I mean, most people probably have seen Infinity War. It's alright. Hopefully. But yeah, you never know. I mean, some people don't. It could have been all casual, like, you know, hey, did that thing that happened in Infinity Wars make you... What the... What is that? I don't think so. Wow. Seriously, did they nerf Doctor Strange? I'm now questioning it a great deal. I hope they nerfed him because they're about to give him a tier 3. But more evidence suggests that he has been nerfed. Especially my World Boss Ultimate attempts this morning. Man, took 6 of them until I finally cleared it on stage 9 World Boss Ultimate Thanos. Bull. Usually can do it in 1 or 2 tries. Alright, there are tons of options here. This is the last stage. Typically people say save Wolverine for this, but I have tons of people who can melt his face, and I can literally just pick almost any one of my end game people. I mean, Colossus probably can do it. Winter Soldier can definitely do it. Spider-Man can do it. Scarlet Witch can do it. Deadpool can do it. I'm just going to use Deadpool. I don't see the point in holding on or waiting around. And we can even throw a Spider-Man in there. I'm going to go ahead and use this team. This is an instant kill. Deadpool tier 3 against the Daredevil. Deadpool. Yep, you screamed for the Deadpool. You're going to get him. I'm joking. How I saw Infinity War in theaters. Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay, I see you're teasing him. Yeah, no, this is a tier 3 Deadpool. I'm not going to be able to scream maximum effort because he's just going to melt him. Actually, no. Maybe I can pull off a maximum effort. He's very, very dodgy and very resistant to damage, which is why they say use Wolverines to survive. But here we go. Maximum effort! He doesn't have the close-up, but yeah, that should delete him right there. Bam! Nice little clear with the Deadpool. There we go. Stage 30. Shadowland clear. Now, before we open up all that loot, for those of you that are not familiar with it, I do want to show you the extreme. So, King of Hill, after you finish, you go back to Shadowlands and you challenge people with teams and you try to beat their team. So these are the top scorers right here. I usually don't do this very often because it uses gold and I don't like to, but this is the team you're trying to beat. So this is the Defenders. So I'm going to throw in some teams here. I'm going to go ahead and try my Doctor Strange team first. Might as well. We will go ahead and use the Ancient one. And, you know, guess I'll just use Coulson, but a stunning person might be useful. Like maybe want to use Spider-Man 2099 with them. You know what? Let's use Spider-Man. Yeah. Ooh, that's not Spider-Man. There we go. Let's see if we can't clear it with this. And we'll try a few teams. Deadpool is a joke character. Don't like him. I know I said it, but when I saw the first movie, it didn't fare well with me. And that's fair. Some people love him for that exact reason. I personally am not really a huge fan of Deadpool myself. I did like the movie because I think Ryan Reynolds is hysterical. Ouch. Ouch. All right, let's try Thor. We're going to go Iron Hammer, Thor, Iron Man. Or maybe we'll go with Loki. But I do want to use Iron Hammer for his leadership. Where the hell is Iron Hammer hiding? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, Iron Hammer. Your fans want to see you kick butt. He's hiding from me. He says, no, don't put me. Oh, there he is. 50,000 every time you attempt this. Oh, yeah, I was going to do that Shadowland thing blow up. I'll still do that. Ooh. Thor says no. Thor says delete you all. What the? What was that? I thought I had him. Use Angel lead, Deadpool, and Wolverine. Okay. So you said Angel lead, Deadpool, and Wolverine. I don't do this battle mode very often, so I'm not very good at it. But we will give it a shot. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Man. That's nuts. Usually I can get about 2 or 3 wins, but no. No, just denied left and right. Ah. Right? I mean, seriously, this is nuts. But we're gonna get at least one victory. I'm gonna try it a few times, even if I have to spend a few thousand gold, because I feel like I should have this as a victory. Wow, even Scarlet Witch was insta-deleted. There you go. There's a victory. Finally. Yeah, it's tricky because it all depends on their team comp. You never know what's going to work best. Now for this one, definitely want to use Psylocke. What does Adam do? Energy defense. That might help against Cable's output. And then let's throw in Colossus. Since oh no, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's live dangerously. Well, you're getting your ass wrecked. Thank you, Extreme. I appreciate you pointing that out. I wouldn't have known. Yeah, no, I'm definitely getting wrecked pretty bad here. Ho, ho, ho! Yes! What were you saying? What were you saying, Extreme? Thanos, Odin lead, and Apocalypse. All right, we'll do that one next. So you said Odin lead, Apocalypse, and Thanos. Man, that last team deleted them in seconds. Did you see that? It was beautiful. Got to get my Odin force wall up and then use his 5 power. Ooh, why are they not attacking? I figure they should be attacking by now. I feel like I'm not doing any damage to them at all. Oof, deleted, deleted, deleted. I'm dying a lot. Oof. Come on. Disappear in a storm of energy. Yes. Oh, I feel like he attacks in slow motion. This is terrible. Okay, we won. We still won. Where were you? Where you were before you failed Iron Hammer. Oh, that's why you're saying I'm getting my ass wrecked, because Iron Hammer got shut down. Yeah, I was surprised. I thought we were going to win that one for sure. Can't mimic his team, but I can pretend to. I already used Loki, but I'm kind of curious. I mean, his team's doing pretty well. Let's take a page out of his book. I'll throw him in this time. I know how to compose teams. He. Yeah, Jason, you're really good. Appreciate the advice. Wow, I thought this would take 3 to 4 hours to clear all of Shadowlands. I mean, we cleared this pretty quick. Ooh. Ooh, that was a mistake. All right. If I do it one more time, yeah, I'll do it one more time. One more time. I'm going to use Satana. And where's she at? Because of her lead with her and Inferno. Yeah, that'll be my last attempt. I've spent too much gold, and I don't feel like I'm going to get much out of these rewards anyway, but I will open up all of the rewards I got from Shadowlands, and I will show you that map here. Jean, Satana, and Cyclops. Yeah, and I was thinking about Cyclops because the extra bonus that Cyclops will give Jean, but I feel like Satana, yeah, I figured that would be a successful one. All right, that's good enough. I got 4 successful attacks, 212 overall. No, what do you mean no? That I did well, or what? All right, so this is what we got going on here. So for those interested in the Shadowland clear, you don't have to pay attention to my teams, but so much as the stages. There's for the floor 1. Let me downsize this just a hair so you can actually see all of it. There we go. So that is this week's Shadowland clear with the different stages and stuff in there. And like I said, I mean, I will typically save, like this is last week's clear. So I mean, I go back pretty far, and usually it's pretty consistent with the clears, and I'll clean these up and delete them every so often. But yeah, that's this week's clear. If you want to screenshot that or anything, hopefully that'll help you. And if not, at least I tried. Let me go ahead and close that. And let's open some chests. Deleted. Oof, that team melted cable, right? Just in a destroyed. Okay. Got that complete. Got most of my dailies done. Who's talking? Ooh, weapon hex. Nice. Ah! Oh no, what happened? Oh, Nox player died on me. Give me 1 second to boot Nox back up, since it's being dumb. That's a shame. Can you hear me now? Apparently every time it crashes out, it will turn off the mic for some reason. Thank you, Extreme. Sorry about that. I was just talking about the awesome rewards and stuff, and no one can hear me. But yeah, anyway, I picked these based upon the least amount that I have, typically, for the stone selectors. Falcon America, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Missed some awesome stuff. Definitely worth watching some of the replays. We just cleared Shadowlands up to 30. We did some King of the Hill. Did some World Boss Ultimate. Been a pretty good stream today. Right now we're wrapping up with going through some of the rewards and seeing what left I have to do. But I think I conquered most of the stuff. So right now we're just open chat. So, oh yeah. So these bio selectors, 75, 60, and 90. Whatever that total is. 150... 225 bios. And these will all be accomplished by at least clearing Shadowlands 15.